In this module, we'll have a look at crossed purposes. This happens when people confuse each other and the audience by talking about two different things when they believe they are both talking about the same thing. The most classic example of this comedy writing tool is the famous fork handle sketch in the classic BBC series The Two Ronnies. A customer played by Ronnie Barker seems to ask for 4 candles. The shop assistant, played by Ronnie Corbett, goes and gets 4 candles, but the customer wants fork handles, handles for forks. This same simple premise is then repeated with other household items with similar sounding names. He asks for a rubber bathroom plug. The assistant goes and gets out a box full of rubber bath plugs and asks the customer what size he wants. The customer replies 13 amp. Then the customer says, "Got any hose?" The assistant brings a garden hoe. He says, "No, hose." The assistant brings him a garden hose, and so on. A simple linguistic trick based on the sounds of words themselves. This sketch was recently voted favourite sketch of all time by BBC viewers, and you'll find a link to this sketch in the external resources for this module. Crossed purposes was a comic tool commonly used in the once popular comedy genre of farce. French playwright Feydeau was a great exponent of this style, as was British actor Brian Rix, who produced dozens of farces in the 50s and 60s in London's West End. A great deal of the humorous dialogue in farce came from two characters talking at cross purposes. Often one was talking about sex, while the other was talking about something like plumbing. All perfectly innocent. Here's a cleaner version of a cross purposes dialogue. A man says to a policeman, "I've lost my mother in the park." The policeman says, "Description." And the man says, "Well, it's a big green field with trees, benches and a playground for the children." Crossed purposes.